Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode of Explore, Friday Night Explorer, we're going to explore Greasefang again. But I'm going to include some new cards from the Anthology series. Explore Anthology, I think that's what it's called. And the new card, old card, that I got included was Deathrite Shaman. A lot of people are kind of clowning on this card, honestly, because if you look at Deathrite Shaman, right, it used to be so good in the old Jund days in Modern because people have fetch lands, and you can exile fetch lands and get extra mana. And then you can exile instant sorcery if they're trying to play like an instant sorcery spell slinger deck, or if they're trying to play a reanimator deck, you can exile their creatures. It's got a lot of effects, right? It's a one mana planeswalker was what people called it back in the days, but no fetch lands in the metagame for Explorer. So people think, hey, Deathrite Shaman is going to be pretty bad. Luckily for us, the Greasefang deck is all about throwing things into the graveyard. Lands, creatures, what have you, throw all in the graveyard. Well, guess what? If you have all those things in the graveyard, Deathrite Shaman is going to be good again. I couldn't really fit more than 2 in the deck, but I wanted to try it out at the very least to see whether or not it has that goodness in it. And so I also added an extra card, Diabolic Intent. Sack a creature to search your library for any card put into your hand. It's actually pretty good because a lot of times when I play Greasefang, I find that I don't get my Greasefang, so that I don't get to win. And that's why now it's in the deck. I cut all the Lilianas out because on turn 3, what I really want to do is be able to get Greasefang out, not play Liliana. And, you know, maybe it's not the best thing to cut Liliana out. She's so good against control decks, but I'm going to try it out. So here's the whole deck list. Of course, in the early game, we got 4 Stitcher Supplier. Whenever ETBs or dies, we mill 3 cards, so we can get a lot of cards into our graveyard. We got 4 Thoughtseizes to get into our opponent's hand to make sure that they don't have anything to stop our combo. 2 Deathrite Shaman to top off 10 1-drops, and then the Deathrite Shaman can get us extra mana, so it's kind of a Birds of Paradise that we don't actually have in the metagame. And then we have 4 Things Performing, Connive when it ATBs, and we get to discard a card from our hand, which is really what we want. Discard these, not treasure, these vehicles that we draw from our hand that we want to discard and be able to reanimate. 1 Diabolic Intent to get whatever card we want from our deck. Namely, we had to sacrifice a creature. Well, we got a lot of creature, a lot of chumps that we can sacrifice. For Satyr Wayfinder, look at the top 4. When ATBs, look at the top 4 and put a land into our hand and rest into the graveyard. Very good to get cards we want into our hand and cards we want into the graveyard. 4 can stay away because if we toss Greasefang to the graveyard, we can still reanimate him. So, pretty good effect. And that means that we only just need our graveyard live. What's even better is that Can Stay Awake can also be cast with Flashback from the graveyard. So if we toss this into the graveyard and we have 5 mana, we can still win that way. For Grisly Salvage, look at the top 5, put a creature or land into our hand and the rest into our graveyard. Like Satyr, but for creature or land, and then also 5 cards instead of 4. So that is how we can churn through our deck very quickly. Then we have 4 Greasefang. Of course, we need that for the combo. 4 Esika's Chariot. 1 Skysovereign, Consul Flagship. And 4 Parhelion. Ideally, we want to get Parhelion because it creates 4/4 White Angels that are Vigilance and Attacking. Flying, Vigilance, and Attacking. So if we can copy, or not copy, we can bring back 1 Parhelion, we just basically win. That's the whole deck list. The land base is, again, wonky and explore because I'm not going to go and craft those lands. So instead, what I have is 1 Swamp, 1 Boseiju, 2 Bright Climb Pathway. Is that what it's called? Anyways, I only have... I have 4. I only run 2 because I want to run 4 Cave of Coilos. And then 2 Darkboard Pathway. I think I only have 2 of this, yeah. So I only run 2 of each of the pathways. And then I only have 1 of the green-white, the Branchloft Pathway. Anyways, I only run 1 because I have a Temple Garden. That's the reason. Because I wanted to just run Shocklands, but I don't have all the Shocklands. Hopefully to bring it back in Eldraine. And then we have 4 Razor Verge Thicket, because I actually have 4 Razor Verge Thicket. I want to be fast. And then I have 4 Landward Waste, since there is no fast lands for red and green in Standard, right? In Explorer, there is one from Kaladesh, but I'm not going to go craft it. So the land base is a little wonky, but just try to get as many fast, untapped lands you can into your deck, because that's what you want, right? You want the mana to be able to come into play untapped and add the mana that you need for the color that you need for the turn that you need it. And that's how the whole color base is built, the mana base is built. And we're a pretty fast deck. You look at the deck, only 20 lands, right? We don't have a lot of lands because we got Deathrite Shaman to get us mana. We got a lot of low tier, low mana value cards that gets us lands into our hand. So That's why the deck is pretty lean and pretty streamlined. Let's hope that it works. Where's our Explorer here? Let's go to Explorer rank and we'll play the Greasefang deck. I really want the Deathrite Shaman to be good in Explorer because I like Deathrite Shaman. Back in the days, it's one of the best cards. And it just kind of does not work without good old fetch lands, which, I mean, maybe don't put some out. They had the wonky fetch land on Drain, the Fatal Passage. Oh, this is an okay hand. So we're going to keep because we have Greasefang. You usually want to keep if you have Greasefang. Alright, well, didn't matter there. Greasefang's going to die. I mean, they could take out Greasefang, but if we draw the reanimating card, we'll be back. So, do we need 2 whites? I don't think so. I can Thoughtseize you too. Oh, Liliana, huh? That was wrong. I should have taken out the... Yeah, that was a big mistake on my part. I don't think he's going to go for the Throw the Rafing's Informant. No green. That's painful. Only green cards, no green mana. Alright, that's not green. That's okay. Well, see, that was my mistake, right? And it might cost me the game this way because I can't stay away the Greasefang because it would just die to the... Still gotta do it. Yep. But now we just need 5 mana and can't stay away if we come back. It's just, I hate Liliana on the opponent's side so much that whenever I see it, I want to get rid of it. Uh-oh. That's not going to be good. Grisly Salvage. Now, no green, so we're just going to die. Alright, good game. I don't know if he would have drawn a removal there. Honestly, I have no idea. But that turn 1 Thoughtseize. I mean, opponent always has turn 1 Thoughtseize when they go first, right? Alright, that first game was not good. It was, well, we got Thoughtseize for one, but also, I did not Thoughtseize the right card. I honestly think it might have been better to mill first. Mainly, I didn't have green. That was what's annoying. We get to go first. We have Thoughtseize. I'm not going to use Thoughtseize to going first, am I? I might. I might. It's always important to get into our opponent's hands first. Alright, burn deck. Showdown. Ah, interesting. He's got Kumano me? Yep. Ooh, a Shaman. Okay, so how do I want to do this? Well, first of all, I'm going to play the Thicket. And I'll play the Satyr. Green. Yeah. Alright, this might be one of those games where I don't get the other card I needed. The Greasefang that I needed. Another Kumano. Alright, he doesn't want to play his 2-drop for some reason. Can't blame him for being a bad player. We will play our Deathrite Shaman. We will play the Temple Garden tapped. Do I play the Temple Garden tapped? Because I have lands. I have lands for days. So, do I can stay away the Satyr? Yeah, let's do that. So I have... Now we have Greasefang in the graveyard. Actually, do I have any... I don't have any... Funny enough, I don't have any... What's it called? The chariots or equipments. No, vehicles in the graveyard. Oh, everything's gonna work out in just one way or the other, huh? Alright, what the heck does this do? Exile the top card. Oh, he gets a mountain. Good for our opponent. I don't know why he has to land the whole time. Do we just kill it? No, he probably has a double blocker. Alright, yeah, he has a burn spell for my double blocker. Ugh. That's annoying. That's very annoying. Can't discard a card. Can play Esika's Chariot. Hey, this is where Liliana would have helped. I don't know. I don't... maybe the Conniving card will help us discard. Showdown. This takes me back. Oh, we did get the Conniving card. So, guess we'll connive. Greasefang? Not Greasefang. Alright, well, we got 4 mana, so can't really use it for anything. Intertap. Do we want to attack here with the Esika's Chariot? So I'm not going to block with the Shaman, right? And I will make a... This is a decisive call. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. If I tap 2 of these and attack with it, I'll have 4 blockers. Yeah, that's not smart. Poor cats. Reckless Impulse. He's gonna buff his Abbot. Is it Trample? It's not Trample, it's just Prowess. It's a lot of cards. Mono red with Showdown. Interesting. 3 more mana. I don't want to get him to get any damage through. 4 damage to a creature you control, and 2 damage to a creature you don't control. Ren's Resolve. I mean, I think this is like a draw a bunch of cards kind of deck. And I commend him for thinking outside the box there. Just I don't think it's that good. Not in Explorer. Deck's so fast. Every other deck's so fast that, you know, I'm already playing very slowly because I didn't get a good draw. And normally he'd be dead by now. We still have a Greasefang, so I don't know if he can deal 3 damage. Reckless Rage. Creature you control, you don't control. Alright, let's trick him. To tap out. He did it! I have it on board. I can't stay away on board. He did not notice. Single block. I'll take the 3. Alright, exile a... exile instant sorcery. Let's exile his Reckless Rage. I'm draw Greasefang anyways. Natural draw. So he's got one creature, no mana. I can just play this, right? I think it's fine. How much mana? Or I need black. So, black, white. Why does it want to keep my Temple Garden open? There we go. Alright, let's get the Parhelion out. We'll crew it. Let's get that attack too. I think this is like 16 damage or 17 damage by itself. No chance. Take that, red. You just need to draw Greasefang. The whole deck is just, you just need to draw Greasefang. It's got 9 equipment, so I keep calling it equipment. 9 vehicles, so it has a lot to bring back. But the whole deck is all about churning it through fast enough. Look at Plorian. You go first. Alright, I'm okay with this. I got a Conniving card. I hope I don't get picked on. Green, okay, not getting picked on. Good luck. I think it's a little slow there. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna play the Deathrite Shaman. We're gonna attack with the Rafine. We're going to use the Diabolic Intent to sacrifice the Rafine. Gonna get one card out, which, I mean, come on. What do you think I'm gonna get? And I'll play a Deathrite Shaman. He basically has to play exactly Karn right here. He does!
Until you have lived as a statue, do not talk to me of this. Awaken!
Wow, okay. So, if he does play Karn, I don't want to bring it out and then just have it die, right? I can attack Karn. I don't think he has enough blockers for Karn. Return target vehicle card. It's not up to, so I have to do it. I could get Greasefang out right now. And I don't have lands in the graveyard? I don't have lands in the graveyard. I have a lot of, you know, artifacts in the graveyard. Oh.
My retribution will be swift.
So if I get the Greasefang out, the Skysovereign can deal 3 damage to Karn. It's something. Polychronos. Land or Elf. Is he gonna plus again?
There is great power in the things we make.
There is great power in freaking Karn. Ah, double storm the festival, huh? That's annoying. Let's get a pathway out. We need black, right? Yeah.
Please do not do that.
So I can get through 1 damage. I think it's still worth it.
are acting unwisely.
Alright, so we can play Skysovereign to King Karn next turn. And that's the idea. So, because he didn't block, right? If he had block, Karn would be at 2. And then Karn would be at 3. I think that's how it would work. He's got a lot of mana, though. He's gonna get a lot of mana for Storm. I would have played Storm first. Huh. Why did he do that? He could have gotten more for the second Nykthos. Alright, he's gonna get 2. None of those are Karn, so okay. He's got Untapper. He's got a green mana maker.
One drop ripples and grows.
It's 11 mana for something.
Oh, say hello to my little friend.
Our opponent just had Karn. The exact time that he needed it. Invasion of Ixalan. Another Karn, okay. He doesn't have enough to play it again, right? Oh, he does have enough to play it again.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Is it getting haste? Jeez. Alright, that board is too much. I'm gonna leave. This is taking too long. I can't stop another Karn with the Skysovereign. That's... It is what it is, you know? Our opponent had the best card. We didn't get our Thoughtseize in time. If we had Thoughtseize, this would have been a different game. This was a very good hand that we drew, though. I would say that that was as good of a hand as we could have gotten, aside from just one Thoughtseize. But Mono Green does Mono Green things. They have the exact card they needed against us. Alright, we got one intent. Gonna have to try to live off that one intent. Okay, mirror match. There goes our intent. How come my opponent always have Thoughtseize? I never get it in time, and I never get to go first. Mirror. Alright, let's just get our Supplier. Now, there's that Thoughtseize I wanted. That's been nice. This has been nice. And they're gonna get it. Annoying. No land number 3 there for our opponent. I do want this dead. Tap lands. Well, none of these are that good of a card, right? Do I want the Satyr? Probably not. Still didn't quite get the card I wanted. But I'm sure our opponent would just Greasefang that next turn. And then we'll just quit. Really? We're just churning through our whole deck. There's another Greasefang that would have been on the top. Ugh. Shieldred. I don't think it matters. Oh, okay. Here, Greasefang. He's at 12, so we'll draw. We'll take that 2, go to 16. Yeah. I'll even do this to get into their hand. But hey, you know what? They didn't have their Greasefang, we had their Greasefang. That's what you get for running Shieldred. Do you not know how to play this deck? Too greedy. Trying to put in good cards. You gotta put every card as part of the combo, or you're not gonna get your combo. You see how many cards we had to churn through to barely get our combo sometimes? Everybody loves something. I don't know, maybe everybody loves Raymond. Weird Toad. He's a weird Toad. Opponent goes first. Alright, well, we got a Refing Informant and a Parhelion. So, it's good enough for us to kind of try to play off. Gonna play black, and then a white mana, and then a green mana. Not turn 1 Thoughtseizes. Mausoleum. Alright. Now this is gonna be a very annoying game. There's our first Greasefang into the bin already. I mean, if we're just gonna get all our spells countered, right? I don't think we have a chance. I mean, it's not like he's gonna block. I should have attacked. Or it's not like he's going to. I don't mean the. I mean the supplier is not going to block, so I might as well attack with him. Another Mausoleum. Take a boatload of damage. Let's get into their hand. Because if they don't have a counter spell, we still have a chance, right? This is a counter target instant sorcery. Yeah, instant sorcery. Ooh, that's annoying. Do I die though? There's 5 damage, you phase out my next spell, and then I just die. Alright, that's GG. Couldn't do it this turn. If I had extra mana, I might be able to do it, but it did not work out. Against a counterspell deck? Yeah. No, it's already game on board, because there's nothing I could have drawn that would have mattered. That was 5 damage on board, and then he can phase out my Greasefang, and then it will be another 5 damage on board. So, I'll be dead. I have no flyers, and I have no removal. Like I said, Explorer sometimes very fast, so you gotta make a deck that can handle that kind of pace, or you don't stand a chance at all. You go first. Alright, we got Thoughtseize. We don't have a discard, but Thoughtseize is always a good reason to keep first. What do you have? And we're off. Elvish Mystic. So it is a burn deck? Let's get rid of that. That's a scary card. I mean, if they has only one and we're elf, I would have gotten rid of those, but he has 2, so kind of no point there. Let's get a ticket. Another elf. Okie doke. So he's probably gonna burn my shaman, right? So I don't want to play the shaman. If I don't want to play a shaman, do I just salvage this turn? Maybe I'll get a 1 mana. Oh no. I don't have 1 mana white, I have 1 mana black spells. See? I have 1 mana black spell. Ugh. That's annoying. Okay, well, I'm gonna take it anyways. I knew it. He was gonna burn the Satyr. At least he's not burning my Deathrite. Another Parhelion, dead card. Stitcher Supplier. Come on, can I at least store Greasefang in the graveyard? Cannot. Alright, well. How can I play a land? Ah, there we go. I don't know why, it wouldn't let me play. Deathrite Shaman, can you help me get some mana out if I need to? Collected Company. Yikes. We're getting combated up the wazoo, huh? It may exert when it attacks. You're not really dealing damage, so... What do I get here? I do get a Greasefang, so I just need to survive to next turn. I'm at 4, yes. Still alive. Oseiju endures. Please endure me. A good old Greasefangy Fang Fang. I guess Skysovereign is probably warranted here. Oh, this is 4 damage with the den, huh? Oh, well, that's good. I didn't see that. I forgot the den. I always forget the den. I don't think I would have lost if I didn't attack there with the Skysovereign. But then I'll have to block the den. Right? And if I block the den, I wouldn't have any creatures left. Now, it was close. I would say that, you know, attacking there probably wasn't right to crew. Just kind of a force of habit there. But I don't know if I would have gotten out of that alive. Opponent goes first. This is a great hand. That's the problem with these hands, because it's just going to get Thoughtseize. No. Okay. You're not going to Thoughtseize me. I will Thoughtseize you. Do I Thoughtseize him? Let's start. Leo Zhu. Alright, it's another one of those decks. Gonna get a lot of card draw. That's for sure. I wanted to take out the Curious Obsession to stop his card. Oh. So that's a counterspell. Which, I mean, you can have a counterspell, but what are you gonna counter? These crappy cards? Oh, those are some cards that we just tossed in the graveyard there. No vehicle. Second Sailor? What do I want to top deck? Probably a Thoughtseize. Not that. I'm gonna play it anyways. Let's see if he counters this. We got a Greasefang in the graveyard. I need a Can't Stay Away and 2 extra lands to get through his counterspells. Or a Thoughtseize. If I can top deck a Thoughtseize, that would be fan-freaking-tastic. It's gotta have 4 cards though, so I don't know. Maybe you can even counter those. Mausoleum Wanderer. Well, instead of top decking a Thoughtseize, I top deck a nothing. So this has been fun. Yeah, I'm not gonna play the Greasefang to an obvious counterspell. That's okay. We can't really race. I'm at 11 because I keep dealing damage to myself. Spirit decks are pretty good when you get all the cards you need and draw an extra card. Alright. Go down to 2 here. Can't even Thoughtseize anymore. These cards do not help. I need a Can't Stay Away top deck. It is a Can't Stay Away top deck. Alright. So. We're going to play... We have white, black. I need 2 white, 2 black. I have 1 white, 1 black. I need another black. Go to 1! Does he have another counterspell? Doesn't. Does he have a phase? Does he have a slip out the back? Oh man. He does! Alright, that's a GG. Got everything. We got nothing. I mean, okay, to be fair, Greasefang is not a bad deck. I'm not showing the best version. I do think this is the best version of the deck. I'm not showing the best result with this deck because we have not been getting lucky, and I don't want to just say that this deck can only win when you get lucky, but this deck can only win when you do not get unlucky, which is what we're facing a lot of times. Opponents getting the best draws, we're getting the worst draws, and when that matchup happens and they have counter spells, it does not work. Right? If we had something in the graveyard as a vehicle on turn 3, we would have been able to play Greasefang out. Would have been different. 2 lands. Gonna try it. Opponent goes first, which... Oh boy, it's another one of those opponent goes first game, huh? And it's another Howl Fountain. Alright. Let me get into your hand. Probably another... How do we keep facing against Spirit decks? Seriously, how do we keep facing against Spirit decks? Finale or Revelation? Okay, it's not a Spirit deck. It's the Lotus Field deck. We'll get a Parhelion in the graveyard. We got 2 Greasefangs. All we need to do is top deck a land. He's holding a counterspell, which is smart. What did that do? He just drew 1 card. We're gonna get a land in the top 5? We do. Alright, so... If I had a land there, this would have been game. But... didn't draw it. Strict Proctor. Okay. Good combo. This is not ETB, so... I don't need another white. Could have board wipes. You could end my turn for the next 6 turns. All this and more. What do I actually have in the graveyard? Nothing. Fantastic. Wait, didn't I have a... I do have an Esika Chariot. Alright, you got 6 mana. You want to end my turn? You just want to rope. Alright, Mr. Ropey Rope. You gotta think about a lot of plays, I guess. Irrigated Farmland. Now he can no longer end my turn. He can end his own turn. And quit. Alright, we Greasefang them out. Even against a control deck. See, if we go fast, right? We didn't go first. If we can play fast, we can still have a chance against top tier decks. Greasefang is a very good deck. So yeah, I do recommend this deck for those who wants to play fast. And now, again, this is like a little bit like the enchantment deck that I honestly hate in standard. But it's got a lot of you know, you have to hit the right cards in order for you to win, but it's got a lot more draw, so it's got a lot of chance to hit the right card. So it's about how you want to play it. Now, when it comes to Diabolic Intent, it's been a great card. It got me to win 1 game. The Deathrite Shaman, on the other hand, I don't want to say it's a bad card, and it definitely has its place in this deck, but I cannot justify more than 2 in the deck, because honestly, it's just a little bit more of a ramp, right? Some of the games you see we were missing 1 land. If we had the Deathrite Shaman, that extra land could have helped a lot. But if we are to play Deathrite Shaman as a mana dork, that means that we're not turn 1 Thought Seizing or turn 1 Stitcher Supplying, which is really what we wanted to do, right? We want to put cards in the graveyard. We want to make sure we discard their counterspell. So yeah, the Deathrite Shaman is good, but you don't really want to hinge on it too much. It's really, yeah, you wanted to use it as the 5th mana for the flashback on Can't Stay Away. That's more important. Most of the time, you want to be able to turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Roughing Informant, dropping Parhelion, turn 2 Greasefang, and then win game that way. That is the ideal version of this deck, ideal win con of this deck. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me for this Friday Night Explorer, and I'll see you guys next time.